Years old. Ah. Abundance, gratitude to all. Huh? Abundance and gratitude to all. You know what I'm starting to see on social media, yo? I gotta point this out. I keep telling my own people, let me just let y'all know something, my own people that got a problem with me, because deep down inside, you really got a problem with you. Let me tell you something, right? When I have other races of people that practice in the medical field send me messages like, yo, you right. Yo, you really on to something. I've been in the medical field for quite some time. I always had these questions. You know, we talk about people that's practitioners. You understand? Like, I always had these questions. I want to thank you for clarifying a lot of stuff. Because let me just explain something to you. The people that are in the medical field that are other races of people, they are just as much as curious as you. You see how curious they got black people in America? Hold on, let me go before I go any further. Woman, child, and man, cosmos and earth, eternal light, each one reach one. This is how we grow. I see you, my brothers and sisters, sunblood all day. Yes, oh. But you see how they got us so, where are you from? You from Africa. You from Africa. You're African. You're African American. No, you're from Africa. No, you're from African American. No, you're from You see how they got us all confused? You're Jewish. You're a Christian. You're a Muslim. You see how they got us so confused? And we do anything. Let me explain something to you. Geneticists and biologists and chemistrists, these people, right, take anatomy serious like y'all take religion. Astaghfirullah, braki. Say something about the prophet again. I'm a key. Say something about the prophet again. I'm a key. So, and see, y'all, they would say, you know, how I just got finished making that joke. Say something about the prophet again. I'm gonna kill you. See, they talk about, their lingo is, yo, you say something, one more thing wrong, or that's a misconception that you have when it comes down to the brain and how it responds to certain chemicals via sugar. See, they're different. See, they speak intellectually different. See? Say something about the endocrine gland system again. Say something. Say something. Say something about that kidney disease or virus that I diagnosed again. Say something. See, they different. But they take that shit just as serious as you. Because you know why? People jump on religion because religion gives them a form of identity. Because you have no identity. When you don't trust and believe and know yourself, and you're wondering what continent you the fuck from, you understand? You have no identity. So you snatch on to the Most High, Allah, Jesus, God. And then you will kill for that identity versus learning your own identity. You see? I told you lies create violence. Truth creates peace, prosperity, and growth. You see? So, you know, Kalai, you're an asshole. I know I am, man. I love this shit. Yes, so abundance, my people. Abundance. So, you know, I appreciate the ones that come out, you know what I mean? That's not my people. That's not, when I say my people, I mean my genetic makeup, and speak about the fact that I'm telling the truth, and, you know, leave little certain messages or comments that says, you know, that I'm on my right path. I know that when it comes to this anatomy thing, when it comes to what happened and what took place on the planet, I'm pretty much on point. Do I got dates and timelines? No, not really. You know what I mean? But I can tell you for a fact that this didn't take 400 years. This took hundreds of thousands of Gregorian calendar years. You know what I'm saying? Because we exist beyond the time. So this is why they say since the beginning of time. When you ever listen to any of their stories, especially their barbaric stories, since the beginning of time, especially their creation story since the beginning of time. Yeah, their time, when they created the clock, the calendar, they were always on a time. We were never on a timer. But much appreciation and value to those people out there that really give, it's not like what I'm speaking is, it's not like what everybody haven't already been thinking. You know what I mean? I know it's only been a handful of people that spoke about genetics and the difference in our genetics and what and how different we are, to the point that you can actually point somebody to a foreign, to a not a foreign, but to an extraterrestrial group on the planet when it comes down to their existence. That's real rap. See, and this is one of the reasons why nobody wants to speak about the true tyranny that's taking place with our people, and that's children. The true tyranny that's taking place, and why we're in the conditions that we are in, because we are passing this down through children. And children do their most learning between 0 and 9 to 12 years old. They do their most learning. They get their foundation between 0 and 9 to 12 years old. So, and this is why we don't talk about this on a large scale, but we can talk about if the earth flat around, is this person real on TV, or this person is not real. I don't know what to tell none of y'all. When I told y'all before that this right here is nothing but a meat suit and something inhabits these suits, people thought I was crazy and off my rocker. Now you getting all these posters, these videos and shit coming out, talk about, is that a mask that individual got on? Is this person's real? Is this person, look at the skin? I done told y'all this before. The problem is, let me tell y'all why y'all starting to see things differently now. Is because the frequency of the sun, the ozone layer, is being removed. So no matter what you are doing to your body, if you really want to learn, because the frequency is now hitting a different portion of the dormant part of your brain, and your crypto is being peeled down from over your eyes. Not just our eyes, everyone's eyes. And everyone don't have the same blinders on. Let's just make that very clear. Everybody don't have the same blinders on. So let's make that clear. And what I mean by that is there are a lot of people already on the planet that can outright admit that so-called black people were here first, and everybody came from black people. So that's the truth to cover up the Darwin story, because everybody found out that Darwin, his evolution theory, is garbage. So everybody throw that out the door. So everybody now says everybody came from black people. When so-called black women, or black men, but the black woman, it starts with her, does not produce anything with animal genetics at all. Does not produce anything with animal DNA. You're not going to find muskrat, pig, cow, chicken. You're not going to find none of that shit. Monkey, none of that is in our genetics. Now, we might have antigens, so that way we make this clear. We might have antigens of those type of animals, because we don't understand that when you eat those animals and when you share blood with those animals sexually, you build those antigens up inside of your body, because you are feeding the antigens that are already inside of you. So just so that you know that. So anyway, so this is why they block and shadow ban the videos when I speak like this. But other geneticists and biologists knows this, because they are curious about where they came from. And now that more so black people are doing the research and putting it together with their research, because they're already ahead of us, but we able to simplify it and connect the dots a lot faster than they can. Even though they have been studying us our entirety of their existence, we are able to connect the dots a lot faster. So when you read an anatomy book and they sit there and tell you that all life starts from a prokaryotic cell, but the eukaryotic cell, only the eukaryotic cell has a nucleus, and the nucleus means true. What the fuck that mean? Just because it's true? I'm not saying that it ain't true, that y'all have a bunch of DNAs put together, merged together to make a living organism. I'm not saying that. But see, soon as somebody read that and they can't understand the two, they would say, oh, well, then if the nucleus, if that means truth, that means true nuke, then that means that it was first. But it just told you in the very beginning that life starts from a single cell, the prokaryotic cell. Just told you right there in the beginning. But you bypassed that and took what fits your narrative. You see what I'm saying? Instead of reading the entirety thing, reading it as in its entirety and say, wow, this is what they're stating. So it's just a lot of us now that just starting to wake up and see this shit. And geneticists and biologists and other races of people are now coming forth and speaking about the information that they know that they have been hidden. Because a lot of them had questions, but they question amongst themselves. They don't question that stuff so that me and you can hear it. Especially one of us that's already hungry and understand medical terminology. They're not going to question themselves in front of us. Because guess what? Now I got even more questions. So this is why I say there is not a neurologist or a geneticist nor a biologist, especially when it comes down to the Mendel's law, when it comes down to hereditary genes. So these people better leave me the French toast alone. See, y'all don't, I do reading. So anyway, this is why not one of them, or in any court, or even a law, even in any court system, there is a biological, neurological, scientific explanation on why everyone, not just black people and not just other races of people, are acting violently on this planet. Point blank and simple. And it's even more explanation on why now children wanting to practice transgender homosexuality. It's even more evidence to provide proof with that, with the food and the water supply in our system, our water system, our water system. It's overwhelming evidence. Overwhelming evidence. Nobody just wake up that's natural to life and all of a sudden just want to practice, just find a man interesting, or a man or being a woman and taking penetration from a man is beautiful. Nobody wakes up like that. That is not natural. Because you don't see that type of activity in nature. It's raining, my people, so I'm driving. It's pouring down here in Philly. So man, much appreciation to y'all. But like I said, I know this is one of the main reasons why Instagram shadow banned the shit out of my videos. I understand that. I understand why people make excuses on why we are in the conditions that we are in, because people looking for fame and fortune. It's called capitalism. That's all it is. Capitalizing off the destruction of the species. That's all it is. I can make money off you. So call it whatever you want. I can earn a living off of you, no matter what it may be. Whether we the same genetic makeup or I'm the opposite of you. It doesn't make a bit of a difference. It is what it is. Our children are completely abandoned, and we have abandoned them through ignorance and lack of awareness. You know what I'm saying? That's just ignorance and lack of awareness. Just point blank and simple. And we choose, and both of those are choice. Those are by choice. It ain't like we ignoring them because we ain't got no eyes, we can't see. Everybody born with no eyes. We got 2 physical eyes. It's up to you to activate the third one or not. That's your choice. So, and you know, you make your choice about how you were living prior to your awakening. See, if you was a no good, dirty, dusty, in a corner maggot before this energy started permeating to the planet, That's why you in the situation you are in right now. That's why you Sexy Red or Saucy Santana, or you confused. You're a merger. You're a split image of a merge of them. Simple as that. So that's what it is. See, because you was dirty beforehand. And the next level that I want to tell everybody that you can look at my videos, and I've been hitting this shit out the park. But let me just tell you the next thing, not to mention that earthquake that just happened over, I forgot where exactly it was at. I just looked at it, I just glanced at it. Not to mention that earthquake that just happened, but it's going to be plenty of more of that going towards the end of this year. But I want to say this right here. Y'all can all get mad at me all you want, but let me tell you something. Other races of people, you have your own mind. You know, you could have worked together with your own brother and build up a community that was going to be safe for you and your children. Now, let me tell you why that wouldn't work with them. Because in their races and species, there's always going to be pedophilia. There's always going to be raping. No matter if they want to hear this or not. See, this is where it get real at. See, your genealogy is connected to your psychology. See, your psychological state is directly connected to your genes. So this is why, and I'm going to tell you this, a lot of doctors and geneticists have a better control over their animal instincts versus someone that's not in the medical field. See, their brain has grown a little bit past the animal state. So they act a little different, even though some of them still struggle with being confused about their sexuality, about life, period. They're confused about life, period. So anyway, I want y'all to understand something. I know for a fact that whenever y'all had a community just by yourselves, the women in your communities, the women in your areas always came to us as black men in our areas with our women and came to us to ask us to come in and civilize the shit that's been going on amongst y'all. So it is what it is. History have a fine way of repeating itself. It tells you this all the time. Those that have forgotten the past are deemed to repeat it. So history have a fine time of repeating yourself. Mother Universe, you know, you got your truth and the other person got their truth. But Mother Universe have the most remarkable and the most beautiful way of revealing the ultimate truth. I mean, the way she's doing it, oh my gosh, I can't even explain to you the way that she is revealing everything and using her son to do it. How she is just revealing so much when it's in its entire. And I value and appreciate. Wow, it's supposed to be flash flooding. Well, yes, it is. Damn. Wow. I mean, damn, it's flooded out here. Oh. So, my bad, people. I'm driving and I'm talking at the same time. And you know, I heard a lot of people's feelings when I discussed the fact that, you know, when it comes down to true responsibility, what we supposed to be doing while we here, and what we shouldn't be allowing to go on. So anyway, I'm not getting out my car until this rain literally stops. Bear with me, my people. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. Finished giving my little talk. Much appreciation and value again to all of the other races and species, and more importantly, the ones that are in the medical field that have sent me messages and gave me much appreciation. Thank you very much. Because you know, it's not about racism. This ain't about race. This is about perseverance and taking care of your species. So anyway, as I stated to y'all before, that these people won't build a community for themselves because it'll be child molesting, it'll be abuse, what's going on big time. So now what's happening is the Mother Universe is going to reveal to all of us who's the real monster is. And more importantly, see, the white woman, the Asian woman, and the Arab woman have forgotten what her man actually do. You understand? She forgot that. So she forgot about the animal instincts that's in her, that's in him. And she's going to witness this firsthand. We all are. We all are going to witness this shit. Just the other day, right? Oh my God. It is all coming out, no matter what. So, you know, the same way that they ran to us before is the same way they're going to want to be able to run to us now. But it's not going to work that way because of the sun that's in the sky. See, it's going to be trouble for them to come outside. This is why right now I told y'all that it's going to be new variants of you know what coming out. Viruses and diseases. They got a flesh-eating disease because something that attaches itself to your skin and start eating at your flesh. Understand something, my people. This is not disrespectful and this is not hatred. You can look this up for yourself. We don't have mucous membrane skin. Mucous membrane. Just think about that. Mucus. Think about what mucus is. Clogged together shit. Bacteria. So just think about that. Bacteria, saliva. Just think about what mucus is. It's a gooey. So that's their skin. Now when you attach things to something like that eats that, what you could think about? Think of ticks. What they get? You see them ticks that be out there? They gotta check their hair for tick, lice, maggots. This is no disrespect. I'm not being disrespectful. This is a scientific fact. So now their skin, their cells, like I told you, on a cellular level, their cells are breaking down. So their skin is going to be one of the things that's going to be revealed to you, as well as the loss of the hair. You understand? Their vision is going to start to go from them. They're going to start to lose vision. This is what you don't understand. And they're going to rely directly on animal instincts. All of this is going to take place right before us. This is why they keep talking about the big solar flash. You understand? It's going to be a bright light. This is the same thing that happened in what? The Book of Eli. And Denzel went blind. Other people, everybody else that went outside, you seen the other races of people, when they went outside, they had to have on black shades. Denzel went blind in the Book of Eli. So they all talking about that flash. So that flash from what? That sun, that's going to do what? They already have the cases when it comes to what is it called? Eye cancer. I can't think of it. It's called retina something. But anyway, those cases have increased. I mean, this is why watch the football stadiums this year when the sun is there. The ones the 1 o'clock games. Just turn some of the games on and look at when they show the fans. All of them going to be having, especially those that sit near the sun. Matter of fact, they even got to be sitting near the sun. The fact that they got to walk outside. Their eyes going to be burning. It is what it is, my people. I mean, they're already telling you that there is a new variant out and they coming out with another you-know-what for you. It is what it is. This whole summer, where all these ionized particles that your body is absorbing and taking in, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What? The cases of malignancy is definitely going to increase because it has residual effects, which are cancer tumors. So it is what it is. You're up in here, up in the sky, more and more shit. People are popping up and looking in the sky like, oh, what is this? I never seen this before. I done told y'all, especially after these two eclipses, the one in October and the one that's coming in April. Oh, oh my gosh. After these two eclipses coming up, oh, you can forget about it. You can forget about it. I don't care about what the hell's going on the ground. Long as I need to be updated about what's going on up there. That's it. What's going on with the sun. I don't need to know nothing else that's going on. I don't need to know about the police shooting. I don't need to know about the gang rivalries. I don't need to know about none of that shit. That shit means absolutely nothing. When I say nothing, that shit means absolutely nothing at all. And that's a fact. Y'all better really listen, I value, I appreciate you all. Nobody can love you more. Nobody can love you. Nobody can love you or want the best for you more than you want it. You got to want that shit for yourself. And that's just being real. I hope everybody is prepared for the unseen. That's all I'm saying. And the unseen is what we have been turning a deaf ear and a blind eye to. Because I'm ready to see this shit already. We have to see the hell on earth that we have turned a deaf ear and a blind eye to. Every time you see certain clouds up in the sky when they spray the mist, why is it always halos around the sun? Why always you can see a halo around the sun all the time? You think we not in darkness already. You think it's not multiple celestial objects that's up there in that sky. That's right there, by the way. But I mean literally right there. We not where we was at. We ain't in Kansas. We home now. Seriously. So I'm just telling you. So it's like, you don't think that we ain't already in darkness? We need to see this hell right here that we have turned a deaf ear and a blind eye to. Simple as that. See, when the power go out, we'll be more concerned with our children. We'll be more concerned with life as opposed to the bullshit that's in life. See, that's why I need y'all don't. A lot of people like, why would the power go out? Only the weak ones believe that. You believe this shit is natural, bro. You really believe that we should be running on this type of electrical system. Everything that's designed today is to make the black man and the black woman completely the fuck lazy. And let me rephrase that. It's to make the black woman and then the black man completely lazy. Everything that we have. Everything. We don't gotta do a damn thing. Niggas get obesity. Niggas don't even really eat that bad, certain people, and they still got obesity. Why? Because they sit around and do nothing. Sit around and do nothing. You can get somebody that's 23 right now, in shape. Give them a septic job. Let's give them a septic job. In 5 years, completely the fuck out of shape. Stomach, high blood pressure, cholesterol level through the fucking roof. You understand? Hypertension, all nine. Because you're not doing nothing. Everything is designed to make you lazy. You're not working for self and working for your species. You're working for something completely outside of you. Even other races of people, they think that they're working for themselves. No, they're working for something outside of them. This is why they have to learn to live with each other with very minimal. And we're going to have to learn the same way. The only difference is we can literally biosynthesize the sun. So I really hope women, other races of women, y'all gonna find out. You understand? I'm just gonna tell y'all really gonna find out about that man you got. I'm telling you. Just so that you know. They ain't gonna be able to cover this shit up and hide it up too soon. And guess what niggas gonna be doing? The boys are gonna do boy shit. We already know that. We already know the boys gonna do boy shit. Go out there, do your killing, kill each other, go handle your business and kill each other. And then after the dust settled, right? Men gonna get together. Yo, we're gonna take this block right here. We're gonna build up these communities. We're gonna build up right here. We're gonna be able to set up a security system where nobody can come in and out this joint. Nah, it ain't happening. And then guess what's gonna happen? We're gonna be taking care of ourselves. See, they made you believe that it would be more violence without police officers than it would be with police officers. When you can go in places like Iraq, before America went in there, Afghanistan, Libya, you could go to places like that whereas though that if somebody wanted to take your ass out, they could take you the hell out and leave your ass somewhere. They ain't got cameras and shit up on light poles up everywhere. Nobody picking up the phone dialing 911. See, and the murder rate is low. But over here, it's supposed to be so high, so dangerous. Nah, that's an illusion. See, real men ain't looking to kill another man. Real men ain't going out there looking like, yo, I'm ready to go out and kill someone. No, we not. We not doing that. That's demons. So we're going to let the demons be on demon time, because that's what it's going to be. Demon time for you. So I just tell y'all, like, I hope that y'all are ready. I hope that you are prepared, especially coming right now. If anything that I ever said in any of my videos and you never took heed to it, take heed to this. This is happening right now. And we're all not the same on this planet. Just so that we know that. And we all not from this planet. So we must understand and accept that. And if you have animal DNA, you're going to have some problems. Just so that you know. We're not talking about antigens. We talk about your DNA that makes up your phenotype. So we're not talking about your antigens. We talk about your DNA. So you started off as this little ass dot. This way you started out at. And then you merged up to this large organism that you are today. So that's what we talk about. The little dot you. Not the big you. That's how you gotta explain it sometimes to people. You judging people off their skin color. Bro, we talk about genetics, bro. I ain't talking about no skin color. We got black, light skin people. You got females and males out here that are black, that are light skin. You understand? It's a difference from light skin and yellow and mucous membrane skin. That's a total difference. So it's a difference between red bone and yellow chicken bone, Purdue chicken. There is a total difference there. So just so that we know that. So ain't nobody judging anybody off the color of their skin. We talk about genetics. The little dot you before it grew up to be the big you are today. And this is what it's all going to come down to. Period. That's all it is. It's coming down to that. And and for us, for the entirety of the planet, it's coming down to genetics. Because this is what the sun is is revealing. And then from that, it's going to say those that did not disconnect themselves from the cosmos. Those that did not use knowledge of self as a prison, as a psychological prison, or something to capitalize off the psychological destruction of their people. Those that had a genuine heart that really wanted to see their people, or wanted each individual of their people to see their own light and see that the puzzle that they had, that we all can connect. That they had their own, everyone has a piece of this puzzle inside of their heart. And that we all can connect a piece of our puzzle together to make the story, the true story. I ain't talking about them, those people that were genuine. And then there's people out here that literally said, let me get into this shit so that way that I can come up. Because I want to feel like I am the wizard. I am the wizard. I am the one that the star family, the higher universe and consciousness. I am the one that's the only one that's connected to that. It's only me. It's only me. All of you must serve me and I will give you the truth. All of you must look up to me because I am the one that's the higher supreme beings are talking to me. Nigga, I'm my higher supreme being. Only thing fucking higher than me is the fucking sun. That's it. I'm my higher supreme being. The fuck wrong with you? Who the fuck? I'm my higher supreme being. The same thing they know, I already know. I'm supposed to relearn it while I'm down here. So why would I take that great opportunity from me? Why would I allow someone else to rip me from that opportunity? The ability to learn. You understand? And not be programmed. I want to learn. I don't want to be programmed. So why would I let somebody rip that away from me? And tell me how tomorrow's going to be. Tell me how next week is going to be. Am I going to hit the lottery? Can you make these lottery tickets match up with the Powerball? Because I need this. See that bullshit there. Oh, you know what? You was a murdering, manipulating, race destroying bastard. Come on over to me. I don't care how much dark stuff you have done to yourself and your people. You understand? Come on over to me. And you still manipulating and murdering and doing all kind of tripe shit. You still a trifling person. Come on over to me. Give me a couple dollars. I'm gonna make a concoction for you. Give me. Yo, listen. Let me tell you, the bull turtle black you killed the other day. You know what I'm saying? The bull you punched in the face. The girl you robbed the other day. You know what I'm saying? The snack that you stole from the bull. You know what I mean? The lying that you did to your children. Come on over here. I got you. All that shit you did and you still doing. Come on over here. You gotta, now listen. Now let me explain something to you. I'm gonna put a concoction together for you. But you gotta send me a couple dollars. You gotta, listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Listen, this shit right here, you drink this shit right here, I'm telling you right now. You will feel light on your feet. You will feel like all your sins have washed away. When you shit the parasites out, the lies and the manipulation gonna go out right with it. I got you. I'm gonna hook you all up. You see? Don't worry about it. The higher supreme powers told me all the shit I need to get from the garden and how I need to put the concoction together so that way I can save people. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you gotta look out though, because this shit is this ain't no. Wait a minute, this shit ain't cheap. Yo, collide, yo, hold up. This shit ain't cheap. Well, wait a minute. Didn't you get all the shit from Earth? All the shit you just got came from the cosmos. What you pay them? What you pay the niggas that was talking to you in your motherfucking mind that told you the shit to grab out here on the motherfucker from the earth to put together to wash away all my manipulating, sociopathic, narcissistic ass ways? Tell me that. What you pay them? Because I might can make them a better offer. Instead of just giving you my motherfucking money, shit, I might can make them a better offer. You know what I'm saying? And what you give Mother Earth to get those herbs from? That's all I'm asking. What did you give Mother Earth? Oh, man, stop playing, man. Stop playing. We need to stop playing with this shit. Yo, come on. Woo! What you give Mother Earth? Huh? To get that shit. Gotta send me something. You know what I mean? If you got parasites, you got other parasites into you too. Now they start coming up with other shit. You ain't just got the parasite from the foods. You got the parasite that got the manipulating. You got the manipulating parasite. And for you to get rid of that motherfucker there, let me explain something to you. You got that parasite, let me tell you, he got an arm around him. See, he one of the hardest parasites to get. Oh, you got that narcissistic parasite? Oh, that nigga there. Yo, you can only take the herb that I got to get rid of the narcissistic parasite. That nigga there? Oh man. Oh, and the gullible? Oh, you got the gullible parasite? Oh, sisters. I got that gullible cleansed parasite. You know what I'm saying? I got that gullible cleansed parasite. Oh, you got the gullible? Oh man, the incense and the unk joint, huh? Oh my gosh. You got the incense and the gullible parasite? I got that, listen, I got that shit. I got that shit to help you get rid of that joint. Once you get rid of that, you gonna get yourself a king. You gonna get yourself a king. Yo, this shit is whack, man. Yo, this fucking world is whack. This shit is whack. It is time to go. This shit got to go, man. And everybody that's with this shit got to go with it, man. Straight up, man. This shit got to go. Yo, man, I value my people. You know I gotta make a laugh and make a joke out of all this shit. You know what they say, 75 to 80% of a joke is the truth. So you know I gotta, yeah, and you know who sell y'all that shit? It be the females that be telling you, listen, sisters, you got to get your yoni clean. You know what I'm saying? You got that, you gotta get your yoni clean, sister. You know what I'm saying? Don't trust brother Hakeem. You gotta come over here to sister Skywalker. Don't trust brother Hakeem. You gotta come over to sister Skywalker. You know what I'm saying? Cause sister, let me tell you something. I've been there, sister. I know. Listen, y'all don't even have the same issues. But y'all trigger words is, I've been there, girl. I know. Yo, outright trigger motherfucker words. Girl she could be crying. Oh shit, what's wrong, girl? I just can't take it no more. She said, all she said was, I can't take it no. Girl, I've been there, I know. Girl, I come here, give me a hug. I've been there, I know. You don't even know what the fuck I'm crying. Well, you been there. I could have just killed the motherfucker. But I've been there, girl, I know. Come on, bring it in. Come here. Bring it in. I've been there, girl, I know. Come in. I know. Got y'all all with this bullshit out here, man. Y'all had the slightest idea. We gonna get this shit right. And we gonna get it right in the dark. We gonna get this shit right, people. We gonna get this shit right. Straight the fuck up. We gonna get this shit right. Seriously. Our children out here suffering. And we talking about, we been there, we know. Who the fuck? Do it make any sense to allow the same species, that bloodline, that did some of the most dark shit to your children, for them to be teaching your children? Come on, man, stop this. We shouldn't be taking none of our children to their schools. None of our children should be going to their medical facilities. Straight up. And we should question the doctors and geneticists that share our genetic makeup in our community too. Because that's why I say it's important for us to learn our own individual anatomy. That's why I keep saying that. Because we need to be able to take care of ourselves. Why the hell you need an ultrasound to tell you what type of child you going to give birth to? Talk to me, sister. Well, you ain't never need that shit before. You'll be like, oh, that's a boy. This one is her. This is her. This is her. H-E-R all fucking day long. This is her. You know what I'm saying? You knew this. When you start being in tune with your body, the only thing you in tune is when that thing tickle down there after your menstrual cycle go off. 48 hours, 24 hours at the end of your menstrual cycle, now you ready. You in tune with that joint. You like, oh my God, this joint is off. I done took me a nice hot bath. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? And then when that shit don't work, you know what I mean? Let me shut up. I'm just being honest, man. When we haven't been in tune with this shit, it's really saddening to us that we not in tune like we used to be with our bodies, man. And that we need another race to tell us about this. We shouldn't need nobody to do that. This is us. It's always been about us, my people, man. I value you, man. I sincerely value each and every last one of y'all, even the ones that don't like me, man. Yeah, me too. You ain't the only one. I want Star Seed too. But listen, it ain't easy out here. I can tell you that much right now. It is not easy out here. It is not easy. Hopefully you know what I mean? Hopefully one look like, you know what I mean, next year. Hopefully one, You know, you never know though. But it's it's serious out here. And we all taking this shit for a joke. But we all gonna have something to answer to. We all gonna have something to answer to. So just the spoiled life that we have, our body's gonna have to become less light. Because I don't care, it's not a point in time in any history, through our any point in time in history, you have never stopped a black man and a so-called black woman from reproducing with one another. So you're gonna have children, y'all gonna have sex. I don't care what, I don't care, it can be, the world can be crumbling apart right now. And it is for real, those that can't see it. It is, but those that can see it understand. But it is crumbling apart. But when it really crumbles apart, even in the midst of us not having as much food, not having the luxuries that we had, we still going to do what? Some of us are still going to have sex. And guess what? Some of you are going to get pregnant. And guess what's going to happen? Some of you are going to learn how to give birth. Without, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's instinctively going to come to you. You're going to squat and you're going to push that baby the fuck out. You're going to go through a little for a couple days and you're going to be back on your feet. And I promise you, that's going to be the most glorious birth. The births that we having now today is I'm not saying that all of them, you know what I mean, is bad. You know what I mean? What I mean by bad is just the conditions that we be having them in these hospitals, around all this unnatural light, compared to the births that we naturally should be having. Oh man, y'all gonna give birth. Y'all gonna really turn into women. I don't mean no harm. I'm being honest with y'all. A lot of the females, y'all can think I'm being disrespectful. Y'all gonna turn into women. And guess what? Boys are gonna turn into men. If not, guess who's gonna take care of them? You are. You don't believe this shit. You are not gonna raise, I promise you, you are not going to raise your sons up the way that you raised us up this now. You will not. Go look at Mother Nature. You are not gonna raise, you're gonna raise us up to be fearless. And fear is the number one sickness. That's the number one disease, virus, is fear. You're gonna raise us up to be fearless. All that crying and shit when we fall and scrape our knee, now you're gonna be like, yo, get up. Get up, let's go. You're gonna get back. There is something that's gonna snap into you, so-called, there's something that's gonna snap into you, so-called black woman, in your mind that you really don't even understand. See, it's one thing when we call you God and we say because biologically you are God. You're the mother of all life, right? But it's another thing to know it and exude it. See, because when you do that, and this is why you think the physical attack is on men and the mental attack is on you. See, this is what you don't know. And the spiritual attack is on your children. This is what you don't understand. And people like, well, Kalai, all of them could be in all three. Yeah, but the mental attack is on her. Keep her mind trained. Physically, the physical attack is on men. The spiritual attack is on children. Because children are fresh from the cosmos. And they know that if you fuck up your mind, you can fuck up my mind. They know that. So we can all sit there and don't understand and overstand what's really happening with us on this planet, or really happening in our communities that they have created for us, or even what's taking place now. I'm letting you know, my brothers and sisters, 2024 will be something for us all to remember going forward. All of us. We are in the precipice of the great revealing of parts of shit that's going to be in the sky, that there's no longer going to be covered. There is shit that's going to be revealed in the sky, and guess what? It's going to be shit that's going to be revealing here on the planet. 95% of the people that you see on TV are not real. Artificial intelligence. 95% of them, not real. Especially when you see these doctors, certain professors that's on television, not real. It is what it is. You don't want to believe it, that's fine. You in America is strategically being broken to a fourth world country. Because see, let me explain something to you. See, if you get the people that you still have in custody to really break down and go against the universe, you're going to have, it's an all-out embarrassment. This is why, if you look at these transgender, these homosexual commercials, they all target men, black men. They all target black men. They target the black men, homosexual, transgender. They target the black woman, white man on a camping trip with children. Well, all the commercials, look at them, programming the black woman to be with the other man. This is an embarrassment. If we was disease-infested people, why would they want to now marry us and have sex and do all type of things with us? And why is it so freely to be like this? Huh? All of a sudden, after so many years of genocidal abuse and experimentations. Huh? Why is it right now so important? You know why? Because of the portion of the cosmos that we are in. Our brothers and sisters are like, are you serious? They really doing this? Not like they didn't know. That's why it's a test for them just as well as a test for us. They're waiting for the perfect alignment. They saying, listen, we don't want to beat your ass, but we gonna beat your ass. Just so that you know. Just gonna show that you know. We don't want to beat your ass, but we gonna beat your ass. Because you're gonna force us to do it. Straight up. So we're gonna shut this shit down. But we're gonna reveal it to everybody why this is taking place in the first place. See? That's the key. And a lot of people don't see that. And everybody think this is about white people. No, it's not. This ain't about white people. White people, y'all pawns. I'm just being honest with you. And I don't even want to consider y'all pawns or be on a chessboard to be truthful and honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. You have the slightest idea. You have the slightest idea. This shit was way bigger than some fake ass race war. This was way bigger than some resources on the planet. The number one resources is genetics. So y'all all can sit back and say that Kala is racist and talk about separation. No, I'm not. I'm actually talking about separation from a government, an entity, and you actually bonding with your own race and building your own community up. Just like Chinatown. Everywhere there's a Chinatown. So just like Chinatown has its own food markets and shit like that. They got their own restaurants, food markets, clothing stores, just like that, their own entertainment. We all could have done that and separated ourselves from the government. See? We didn't have to run no financial economic system because fruits and vegetables grows off the trees. We could have just got that stuff. We didn't, and it ain't like we had to get it imported because the shit grew here in America too. The shit grew here in America too. So all we had to do was take what we needed. That's it. But we're gonna face this as a whole entire species on this planet. We all could have had that, and all other races chose not to do it because they can't function just with themselves. As I stated before, your genealogy is connected to your psychological state. And if you have rape and if you have a violent animal that's inside of your genetics, that's 98% of your genetics. And then you have, first of all, that animal is male or female based upon who you are. Let's just go with the male. Male. You got the male animal, and then all of the other DNAs. I do believe now that to go a step further, this is why they're in such a confused state sexually, is I believe now that not only the 98% monkey, let's just go with the male, is all male, but because they have the fruit fly, the chicken, the wolf, the mice, and the muskrat, and the pig and the cow, because they have that, I believe that DNA is female DNA. I believe they crossed the DNAs. I believe that's female DNA. This is why they will practice homosexuality a lot faster than us. We not into that shit. They will literally you can get a nigga, you can get a joker like Brad Pitt. Ladies man, all the ladies on him, this, that, and the third. He been wife. Next thing you know, this nigga be having a threesome with a woman and a man. See, they can do things like that. I don't mean walking around like switching because gay is gay. But see, this is the type of thing that if anybody watch any of them Roman movies that they have, like Spartacus, the Lord boy could be having sex with a woman and they here tell the slave to come up and do some shit to him behind him. You feel what I'm saying? So this is something that's with them that they can't curve because it's in their genetics, or it's hard for them to curve. And because of that, if they were just with their own people, this type of stuff will be going on at a high rate, and women can't naturally defend themselves against the man. And we talk about them. A man is naturally physically in this realm, physically stronger than her. So we just go with the white man and the white woman, or the Asian man and the Asian woman, or the Arab man and the Arab woman. He can physically beat her ass, and she's not gonna fight back, but so much. But we ignoring these genealogies. We are ignoring the genealogy in these people and the characteristic that these animals display based upon love or so-called fake hate speech. No, that's not hate speech, and this ain't about love. This is about truth. So therefore, she's gonna find out because she forgot. She literally forgot how treacherous the man is that she is supporting through this bloodline that destroyed the organic people. So now the sun is naturally going to separate us, and they're going to be forced to live in certain areas. They're going to be forced to live in certain areas, not because no one is forcing them with a gun, because the sun and the climate on the planet is going to be entirely different. And they're going to say, I don't want to go outside. And meanwhile, the government trying to put you inside because of what's taking place with the sun right now. So listen, I done hit the ball out the park with this a few times. I done told y'all what was going to happen. I told y'all how this shit was similar to, now again, I don't know, factual, how it exactly going to take place, but I can tell you factual with this. Factual right here. The sun is separating us. They won't be able to maneuver with us. It will be a choice if we want to maneuver with them. But I doubt that we will want to be with them, especially after what you're going to see. You understand? Just so that you know that. So the sun is separating us. And based off historic information and based off genetics, cannibalism will be at an all-time high amongst these people. Violence will be at an all-time high. Once this power go out, that's what I can guarantee. Outside of all of that, see you on the other side of the age of Aquarius. Hope that you be there. That's all I can say. I don't care when it comes down to this thing that's taking place. It don't make a difference how much green tea you drink. It don't make a difference how many plants you plant outside. Has nothing to do with that. Mother Universe see who you are. The sun sees who you are. Our brothers and sisters see who you are. They all see it. They know that. Our brothers and sisters know that it's not entirely your fault. We know that already because you was genetically modified, but you will take responsibility for what you have turned a deaf ear and a blind eye to. They can really cut me off of here, my people. I value and I appreciate you. Woman, child, and man, cosmos and earth, eternal light, each one reach one. This is how we grow. I see you, my brothers and sisters. Protect yourself at all times with knowledge, sunlight, chlorophyll, distilled water, and 3D human free. Kalab Ma'at, Amunra, God, Gene for life. Sunblood.